Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on what's coming to Disney Plus for Marvel in 2026. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Even though we're only really kind of like 2 months into 2025, looks like we've kind of got an outline of what's going to be coming to Disney Plus from Marvel in 2026. And that is because during a load of interviews that's been taking place this week to promote the upcoming Disney Plus series Daredevil Born Again, the head of Marvel's streaming and television division, Brad Wonderman, has kind of been giving a bit of an outline of what to expect in 2026, giving us kind of a picture of what's going to be happening. So let's just run through what we know so far and what's been confirmed. So let's start off with Wonderman. So this is a brand new series. It's going to be starting in December of this year. And as we've seen with shows like Skeleton Crew, etc., kind of start in December and then lean then into early 2026. There's going to be 8 episodes. Going to be interesting to see what happens to this one. I don't really know much about Power Man. I don't really know about the characters. So this is going to be all brand new, something a little bit different. So I am looking forward to seeing what they do with this series. They've shown off a few little pictures and stuff so far, but we don't really know much more of what the plot and stuff is. But yeah, this one's going to be the big one to kind of kick off 2026. In terms of other live action shows dropping in at 2026, we're going to be getting the second season of Daredevil Born Again. They're currently getting ready or already started filming that second season. You know, they want to start making now annual shows, and Daredevil is going to be one of them. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the series next week. I have seen a couple of episodes last night, really good. So I'm really happy with the fact that they're already kind of lining up for more seasons. They kind of want to get into this a lot more, and that's going to be a reoccurring theme that I'm going to be talking about, is this shift now to making multiple seasons of shows rather than keep doing like limited series and stuff. Yeah, so Daredevil Born Again, that'll be coming. Alongside that, I spoke about it earlier this week, we're getting a new Punisher special. So this is going to be like a special presentation, a bit like Werewolf by Night and the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. A one-shot little episode all about the Punisher. He's going to be returning in Daredevil Born Again anyway, so they're kind of continuing on with that one, and they're going to be filming it alongside the second season of Daredevil Born Again. So we know we're going to be getting at least one special, which is interesting. The other show that we're expecting to see on 2026's lineup is the show about Vision. So this is going to be like the third of the WandaVision lineup, continuing the story of White Vision, him getting his memories back. I suspect we're also going to see Agatha and Wiccan in there, picking up those pieces from Agatha all along. Don't really know too much more about that. We do know that James Spader is going to be returning as Ultron. So that'll be cool. But that one's supposed to be starting to film later this year. Some of these things could move around and stuff, but they do seem to be lining this all up. And again, it's kind of that multi-year sort of process, because sort of Vision is interconnected with Agatha and also WandaVision, kind of continuing on those stories and stuff. So that's some of the live action side of things. In terms of animation, we're going to be getting a second season of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We've just seen the first season wrap up. They're already working now on the third season, again going into this annual release schedule. It's going to be a little bit longer, so it might not necessarily be dropping in January, so we've got a little bit longer to wait, but they also want to make that an annual show. So at some point in 2026, we should expect to see Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I wouldn't be surprised if that dropped maybe around the same time as the new Spider-Man film, which is going to be coming out as well in cinemas in 2026. Again, because of the whole sort of Sony situation, that film probably won't be coming to Disney Plus, if at all, unless they've done a new deal. So yeah, that's the only kind of Marvel project that we're probably not definitely going to see on Disney Plus next year. In terms of other animated shows, a second season of X-Men 97, that's going to be coming in 2026. And that's also been commissioned for a third season. So again, we're starting to see this kind of idea now of using some of the big core brands. You've got things like Daredevil, X-Men, and Spider-Man annual shows. I think this is good. Just having more characters, getting a little bit more time, they can bring in cameos, do bits and pieces, and kind of set these shows away from the big cinematic stuff, because we've got some big movies coming up. Next year in May, we've got Avengers Doomsday, so obviously that's coming out 1st of May. That will then arrive on Disney Plus, I'm guessing maybe around about September, October time. At the minute, that's the only movie we know about that's coming out next year. So other than Spider-Man, and both of them are going to be starting to be filming pretty soon here in the UK. So yeah, that's kind of the lineup. As I said, Doomsday coming in kind of at the end of the year. So a lot of stuff dropping there, a couple of different animated shows. Now there could easily be other things that they're going to throw in there. But I think this might be it. I think 2 animated shows a year, 2 or 3 live action shows. I think that's pretty good. And a movie or 2. I think that's a good lineup. We recently heard that that's pretty much almost what DC are planning. 2 live action movies, 2 live action series, 2 animated series and an animated movie. And it almost feels like Disney's kind of going to be in that same kind of line. I think, we still need stuff to be coming in. There's a lot more stories to be told in the Marvel universe than, say, for example, in the Star Wars universe. So many different characters and things. But yeah, I think this is going to line up pretty nicely. I think Disney Plus is going to have plenty of stuff to watch. And I just remembered we're probably also going to be getting a Spider-Man noir series dropping on Amazon as well. That's kind of a separate thing we don't mention the Sony side. But yeah, so that might be the other thing, and maybe that will be just as bad as some of the other Marvel movies that Sony's made. Who knows? Nicolas Cage is in it, so I'm hoping that'll be good. But that's on Amazon. But nevertheless, lots of great stuff. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Which of these shows are you looking forward to the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys soon. Laters.